Red Storm take the field here after having scrimmages against LIU and Fairfield in a 3-win. It starts here in the Faceoff X for the Red Storm. Dead last in the country last year at 27%, and they hope this is the most improved area in the country. As in facing off, Dane Armstrong, senior transfer from UMBC, takes the first face-off against Billy Kroeger, who is facing off for NJIt. He'll take the majority of them, but here is Beck Gozdinovich, the short stick D-midi that was able to come up with it, and Kroeger was able to get. St. John's has the lead. Check that, Caleb Zuhaski on the assist, but it is 1-0 Red Storm. Novak was the Catholic League AA Player of the Year 2 years ago, where he led all the Long Island private schools in scoring ahead of the great Charlie Balsamo of Chaminade, who is now starting a promising career at Duke. Red Storm able to win the face-off off the wing, and good work done by Braden Pratt. And St. John's will enter with the clear. And they have it, 14 assists. And a big frame. He got the feed from behind, and the Red Storm have been efficient here early. And off the faceoff, we'll get a loose ball push. And now that's 2 out of 3 for St. John's. But the Red Storm with the throwback on the assist, and Vlasimski finishes at 13-6 last year, including a late season 4-goal and 1-assist game against Denver. And a false start now against Kroeger, and the Red Storm have taken 3 out of 4 in the X. Remember, this is a program that finished last to help NJIt pick up the victory at Mass Lowell. Last year finished with 7-2 in his freshman year. False start against St. John's. And Justin Turry thrilled with how far he has come along, particularly under his brother Kyle Turry, to slow himself down and then use his speed to an advantage. And there was a perfect example of that. Kroeger with the face-off win. And Billy Kroeger from Woodbine, New Jersey, also on the shore, 48% last year. Season and then was out. And he's going to be a quality initiator. 2 years ago, 10 goals, 2 assists. As nearly a full-time starter as well in the attack. Kroeger. And with consecutive face-off wins and shows nice toughness. Red Storm a year ago gave up over 15 goals after St. John's was able to cause a little havoc, and Miller's got 2. And the Highlanders really missed Miller because that shifted around a lot of different positions. Face-off win, Kroeger easily. He's able to chase it back. And now Pro before he heads off. Roth was his first career point as a Highlander. A promising transfer, graduate transfer from Bellarmine. And Bowie, last year's second leading scorer with 23-9, is able to finish. And a trade, but he saw this opening and attacked it. And Miller has already matched his career high with 3 goals. And Billy Kroeger now wins another face-off from Dane Armstrong for St. John's. And NJIT looks for his first lead of the day. Tied at 5, start of the third quarter. 39 degrees, but sunny in Queens. Ralph Benarchik and our entire crew for the first time here for a new lacrosse season. NJIT 8 of 11 facing off. St. John's goes again back to Senior transfer Dane Armstrong, who's been mainly the number 2 guy over his 3 years at UMBC. So he gets a great 1 and 1A in terms of huge offseason pickups. Last year, 13 and 7, playing on the first midfield at Bellarmine. He's played a ton of minutes. NJIT had scrimmaged Bellarmine last year, so they were familiar with him when they saw him in the portal. How he gave them fits and certainly looked the part of a quality addition. And the Red Storm able to swarm off the faceoff, and they get the ball back here to Wasilewski. And Wasilewski knocked down by Kroeger. However, a flag is out. Maybe a little bit too much of the head from Billy Kroeger. And Corey certainly did the heavy lifting. 7-5 NJIT. They've scored 6 of the last 7 goals. Kroeger, and asserting himself even more. That's now 11 out of 14 for NJIT. And they'll collect the loose ball here, and Miller will, instead of Muscatella maybe taking not a great shot, he put enough slow pace on the pass where Miller was able to get in front. And off the faceoff, Dane Armstrong continues to battle against Billy Kroeger of NJIT, and we'll get a loose ball push against the Highlanders. And the Red Storm have been trying to improve their wing play in the offseason, noting all the additions they've made at short stick D-midi. McCarthy may be the most improved player in the program as a guy right now at this early juncture of his career. 2 for Novak in his career debut, and it's 8-6. And he had to probe and take some careful steps there. On the face-off, and the Red Storm are able to win a rare one here off the wing, and Dylan Lee has it. And St. John. Lazimski's second assist of the day. Bobby Seal for the first time today as well. Seal from Long Island and National Power, Garden City. And we'll get a loose ball push against St. John's here. Entire crew that are hoping to stay warm here. Game time temperature was 39 degrees. Now the sun starts to come down the shadows a little bit. We're thrilled to be bringing you college lacrosse for the first time in 2024. 8-7 NJIT. Billy Kroeger against Dane Armstrong. And Armstrong of St. John's is able to win the face-off cleanly, but then his pass sails past Seal. Element of his game has been his shooting has stretched out even further. That's about an 11-yarder. Now a 2-year starter from Victoria, British Columbia. And off the face-off, again, Kroeger. And a shot in transition. Good shot there from Josh Falia. No one called out the pick. And St. John's maybe gets their easiest goal of the day. And procedure is called. False start against Armstrong. He needs just one goal to tie Ryan Darrow from the class of 2019 for second all-time in goals. And we'll get a hold called against NJIT.